Okay, one of those is coordination. So it's the process by which we constrain or reduce the available degrees of freedom into the smallest number possible to achieve the movement. All right, so that's a problem if you don't know what degrees of freedom are. So let's go to that. Okay, so what is a degree of freedom? So it is a limited number of ways in which a body can move. Okay, so let's make this easy. How many degrees of freedom does my elbow joint have? 180? So don't think of it in terms of degrees of motion. How many ways, independent ways, can my elbow move? Yeah, if I rephrase it. Actually, it can only move one. Okay, it can go up or down, but it only moves, what, in one plane. So my elbow is an example of a joint that has 1 degree of freedom. Okay, I can't move unless I get injured and tackled or something back and forth with this joint. So my elbow joint has 1 degree of freedom. Okay, I mean, flexion and extension are just the two opposite ends of that single degree of freedom. Okay, what about my knee joint? Same thing. So 1 degree of freedom, 1 biomechanical degree of freedom. Right? What about my wrist joint?
Infinite.
Right, so it wouldn't be infinite, but it's eventually a limit. So I can move in this plane. I can do this, and then I can't do it very well, but I can move around those two axes. Okay, so you can think of that having 3 degrees of freedom in that. Same with my neck, forward and backward, straight side to side, and also rotation, and then some combinations thereof. Okay, so those are biomechanical degrees of freedom.